The Emperor is dead! The news rings out across the galaxy like the gunshot that ended him this morning, killed by one claiming to have heard whispers from the void. Hi, I'm Mordred Viking, here to tell you how the demise of the Empire led to a new chapter in the history of the galaxy. Is this the type of thing that we should be polling the Senate to help us decide what it is we should do here?
So it looks like the Senate wants us to become the new leader.
Okay. So we get the CB.
Oh, sweet.
That is a lot of subjugations. We may want to pause while we're clicking through all this. While Director Freak continues his regency in the Accord of Paradise. Without a strong leader to unite them, the Holy Torovitan Empire collapsed quickly, each of the former minions finding themselves suddenly independent as all of their Governor-Generals were recalled back to the city of Artivar, while the Empire itself was consumed by civil war. 3 Imperial factions emerged. The remnants of the Holy Torovitan Empire rallying around the unpopular Nut the First. Meanwhile, 2 large corporate entities seized on the chaos to assert their autonomy. The Tavarite Partnership, despite having a deceptively placid name, hides the ruthless corporate leadership obsessed with decreasing labor costs within their corporation. To this end, they have replaced regular working staff with mindless automatons, both mechanical and worse. The Torovitan Star Conglomerate, on the other hand, are peaceful traders, seeking to rise above the rigid hierarchy of their imperial household and divest themselves of the poor reputation of their arch-rivals. Fanatically xenophilic and providing a remarkably generous employee package, they're a popular company, although some questions remain about how much of this pure and righteous reputation is real, and how much is just spin produced by a well-resourced PR department. It does not take the Imperials long to restore order, bringing both corporations back to heel. However, rumors abound that this control is not quite as firm as they like to pretend. The wider implications of this implosion still carry some scars. In this new world order, new threats loom on the horizon in the form of the Empire of Sog. How is Sog looking compared to us now?
Still equivalent.
Do we want to send an envoy to start spying on them? Yeah, a bit more
That's probably a good idea, actually.
So the Accord needed to find new friends, and this they did, reaffirming their friendship with the Molinox and forming new bonds with the nearby Husko polity, entering into defensive pacts with them both. It's basically the Empire has just re-established itself, but as a federation now. The Husko polity have been quietly expanding on the frontiers of Imperial space, their strange, organic architecture causing great wonderment throughout the Empire. The Torovitan Space Conglomerate even based the most popular civilian star car after those developed by the polity, the hull foregoing metal entirely for advanced organic compounds. Meanwhile, the Empire of Sog manifested as a more familiar Imperial blueprint, determined to prove themselves superior on the galactic stage. They have little fondness for other species thriving all around them, preferring instead to remain isolationist. A hefty diplomatic corps being quick to deploy in the face of any incursion, their blunt words backed by a hefty arsenal. It was at the provocations of Sog that incited the Molinox to try again the experiment first started by the Holy Torovitan Empire, offering unity and protection in the face of hostile outside forces. Do we want to join the former entities of the Holy Torovitan Empire in a diplomatic accord like they initially promised us, the lying sods? No longer so naive, their neighbors insisted on a more codified structure and shared the burden for military. That resulted in the proclamation of the Galactic Security Partnership. It found significant early interest, with the Klen and the Juroids immediately joining. In a move that surprised all, the Holy Torovitan Empire also signed on equal terms with their former minions, dragging along with them those 2 errant corporations. Finally, the Accord of Paradise, most deeply wounded by the excesses of past overlords, was initially reluctant to join, but after seeing the Empire of Sog begin military maneuvers on their border, they also joined this partnership as an equal member. This cohesion would be tested for the first time after Sog fleet, still under the guise of being on maneuvers, supposedly training for a war against the Rufari League, began to cross into Accord space, sparking a number of skirmishes against our defensive forces. In a massive show of force, the Accord fleet was deployed in strength. Following a hasty declaration of war, they drove deeply into Sog space, destroying their fleet and a number of starbases on the way. Stunned by this sudden assault, Sog had no answer and so capitulated, offering over a number of star systems as a way to restore goodwill between the 2 nations. Now, with our border secure, Director Freak could embark upon what would become his greatest challenge: how to bring Bubbles back. What would we need to do in order to begin researching bringing Bubbles back?
We need to spend unity on either switching out our government or researching the technology to get the extra civic, and then spending Unity to add the civic.
Driven by his desire to see Bubbles restored, Freak began to probe into formerly taboo areas of scientific thought, which certainly blurs the lines between ethics and morality, only to find this delving was rewarded, as he unlocked a method to restore those recently deceased into a fake semblance, some would say mockery, of their former life. Rejoicing in his successes, a new edict was passed that dread encampments must be built on all Accord planets so that this path of discovery could be continued. Bubbles has been dead for too long. There must be a way. There must be a way to bring him back. Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I am the community manager for Stellaris. Joining me here today, we have got...
Hello, it's me, Beals. I am one of the concept artists on Stellaris, and they have finally, after many months, let me out of the dungeon, for just a while though, to be joining you on this Stellaris playthrough.
We're holding the key though, so we can put you back there if we need to.
They don't need to see how small it is. Make them think it's a big, important key, like a dungeon key. They don't need to know it's a little tiny, rinky Allen wrench key.
It is. I mean, I think I probably even have it right here. Hang on.
Don't do that.
Well, where is my key?
You're gonna ruin their immersion.
It's which one is it? It's not that one. There it is. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. In fact, it's so small you can't. But that is his dungeon key right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You've ruined all the elements of mystique I might have had, me and the other artists.
Anyway, so we are playing back on the Accord of Paradise, which is the game that we started a month and a half ago or thereabouts. And it's been 2 weeks since we played this last, so I've been looking around trying to remember what the heck was going on. And the only thing I can really remember is we kind of sacked Sog and smashed them in a previous war. And that's about it.
Yes.
Yeah. We are also in a federation. That's the other thing we should probably take a look at. We've got the Galactic Security Partnership. Can we rename this? Only the president
Something
can.
better.
When we're the president, we'll have to come up with a proper
Okay,
name.
we'll think. Maybe we'll get some suggestions from chat.
Absolutely.
Meantime, if you have a good idea, send it in right now. We'll remember it.
And then
Definitely.
we can see all of the members at the moment. So we are actually the strongest right now. Then you have the Holy Tarovatan Empire, who are the remnants of the Overlord's loyalist empire. The Kingdom of Klen, who are the slavers, which are down here. The Prince Electorate of the Molinox, who are our closest friends. They are the honor-bound warriors. The Torovatite Partnership, which are the... can't remember if they're the good megacorp or the bad megacorp, but they also spun off from the Torovite Empire.
Excuse me, but all megacorps are good megacorps.
I mean, there's good, and then there's good.
Better, I think you mean.
Yeah, there you go. And then you have the Space Elves, we don't really care about them, plus they're tiny, so who cares? Except for the fact that right now our first speaker is in fact a Space Elf, so I can't really slack them off too much.
It's fine. It's fine.
So which... Alright, I need to know, which ones are you? You are the permanent employee. Right, these are the these are the good megacorps.
Do you get any affinity benefit for being reanimators also now with them?
Maybe. I mean, they are friendly.
Maybe in our mind they do. Be careful, they might try to get Bubbles back to work.
Doesn't look like it. We're both Xenophiles. We have trust with Federation, Galactic Community member.
I mean, it looks like you're such friends already. It's just gravy at that point. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But in our hearts, we'll know that we have a kinship of reanimating things to do our bidding.
I do like the fact that they also franchise. You know, the whole necromancy thing.
Look, hey, you know, look, why shouldn't a local level 1 necromancer get to set up their empire, you know?
Exactly, and if they start franchising it, then they get the zombies. I mean, they're basically the perfect employee.
For the small startup fee of 400 million space bucks.
Exactly, it's a shoe-in, really, that.
At that point, you can't afford not to.
Precisely.
Exactly.
Alright, so I am trying really hard to think what on earth it was that we were trying to do last time. We won the war, and then I think we kind of just went, we won the war, yay. We've become... I remember, the overarching objective right now. Bubbles is dead.
Bubbles is dead.
Or is he?
In my heart, he's never dead.
I mean...
Nor can he be.
We're reanimators, so...
Maybe if we think hard enough, Bubbles will come back to us as a spiritual liege.
Or if we just do necromancy hard enough, then he will actually come back.
Whew, what if the... Okay, well, keep this in mind for when we become president. Maybe in honor of Bubbles, we can name our federation conclave of the Bubbles reanimation front or something.
But having such a kind of memorial, isn't that just accepting the fact that Bubbles is dead?
No,
but he's
because
not dead!
Bubbles is a living saint, as they say.
Exactly.
He's a living tribune to his own self.
If reanimated, will he truly be our Bubbles? Yeah, of course. He'll do everything we tell them to do.
He'll be our Bubbles for sure. Your Bubbles? I think you mean our Bubbles.
Ours. Ours collective. But mine mainly because I'm the lead necromancer.
Bubbles has no slaves or masters. This bubble named after South Park. Not that I'm aware of. I believe, and don't quote me on this, but Bubbles is named Bubbles because of its bubbly personality and the fact that it's kind of shaped like a bubble.
Yeah. That was always the impression I got.
And, you know, as a tertiary point, what else could it possibly be named? Have you seen Bubbles? It has to be called Bubbles.
True.
Yeah. I would accept nothing else. I know there's like 5 or 6 other name options when you get the prompt to name Bubbles, and I actually have never even looked at the other ones.
Colony designation, what the heck is
Freak's
that?
never made the South Park connection before. That's because it doesn't exist, Freak. Also, you spelled connection wrong.
Bureaucrats. Oh, it does do bureaucrats. Okay, let's get some more bureaucrats going there. This is a consumer goods place, so you definitely need more industry because we badly need consumer goods. Let's actually get 2 of those. Elysium also needs jobs. What's Elysium doing? And Elysium is an urban world.
Mordred, Freak is being mean to me in chat. And I know that's my job to handle it, but...
Well, all I'll say is there's only one of us that's live and broadcasting to however many
That's
people are
true.
broadcasting, so...
And think about this, viewers at home. Have you ever seen Freak not in the broadcasting studio? It's possible Freak doesn't exist outside of it.
It's just a figment of our imagination.
A freakment, oh my gosh.
Yes, I went there.
You're on fire today.
I am. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to build the Dread encampments because we have to build Dread encampments on every planet.
On every planet?
On
I guess it
every
is the
planet.
special building. I mean, there's really no reason not to.
And also, chat told us that we have to build it on every planet.
I mean, what are we but thralls for chat's will?
Exactly. Is there one here already? No. Where is it? There it is.
I kill Tango. I'm going back and forth between Vic 3 and Hoi 4. Maybe it's time for another Stellaris run after all. I think so too, actually. I would actually suggest possibly even replacing all the time you spend on Vic 3 and Hoi 4 with Stellaris.
Just Stellaris forevermore.
Just Stellaris. I mean, look. Consider this. Consider Vic 3 and Hoi just the warm-up precursors for Stellaris. You know, in a way they are.
I mean, ultimately, you can play any game as long as it's Stellaris.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying my favorite prequel to Stellaris is Hoi 4.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Especially during the Mega campaign, where we actually started introducing UFOs and aliens.
Oh my god, that's true. That is delightful. I know there's a lot of semi, you know, not official, but very, you know, like community cemented mod tools for Mega Campaign, but it would be fascinating if one day Paradox did release an official, like, this is the tool to run all these together setup. They might already, actually.
I think we released the mods.
Oh, is it official from us? I thought it was like a hybrid, half Paradox, half people who would
No, we
done
actually paid a group of modders this time to make the mods for us.
Oh, well, shoot. Well, as I said, I'm in the dungeon most of the time, so
This is
news
true.
like this does not get filtered to us very easily.
You only sometimes have internet access to even, like, take a look at this.
It's mostly to look up textures and to see how Bubbles looks from different angles if we can't get the game running.
There you go. Let's see. Princess Electros of the Molinox, they like us more. Cool. That sounds good.
why
We still
shouldn't
have an
they?
envoy available. Are we still spying on SOG? We better be spying on SOG.
How's the Galactic Senate standing? Should we throw it in there?
Throw what in there?
The envoy.
We could do.
I mean, it doesn't. I think that's the quickest, in my recollection, that is the quickest way to use it because you can get it back really easily, opposed to putting it somewhere else.
So who are currently the strongest diplomat? We're actually 4th strongest overall diplomatically.
I think if you put that envoy in, you'll get the 3rd.
Yeah,
And Galactic Council's coming up, so
I would say that's probably a good move.
yeah, just chuck 2 on King in there.
All
The
right,
name like that.
Where's the other one? Yeah, the Tamarink Tun Iwas is
Oh,
currently
I mean,
representing us.
everyone knows that guy.
Yeah, famous really.
Famous. Much like Bubbles, a living saint.
Oh man, I'd forgotten our naming schemes. Gormless riddance.
I like Sagacious Jenny.
Pitiless perfectionist.
I mean, aren't we all?
Mm-hmm.
And to compete with AI art. That's right, Freak. I've been getting better about that, though. We might have to do another one of those eventually in the near future.
Let's go ahead and assign Pitiless Perfectionist as well, just so we can get extra power when it comes to the economic side, for building stuff. I think we just need to get on with...
Please, just call me Pitiless. Mr. Perfection is my father.
Let's have you guys repair. I don't know what Freak was doing in terms of building fleets and things.
Yeah, what was Freak doing?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Why is our Federation losing experience? That's not good.
That's not good.
Private Collector. We can spend 500 energy for a Cyberx artifact.
Well, we've got more than 500, so I would say it's an automatic
I'd
buy.
say that's a bargain. Almost as good as a franchise for an Necromancer.
Sagacious Jenny from the block. I see you're also familiar with Sagacious Jenny's work. They've got street smarts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put them in there.
And there we are, third. Boom. So we want to be supporting this so we can make sure it bumps up in the time. And high consequence protection.
Ooh.
I could oppose this and then maybe, yeah, we would actually drop it below
Well,
Galactic.
You're not running Mercenary Enclaves right now, are you?
No, not at the moment.
I would oppose it then. I mean, it doesn't benefit you and it helps someone else. Side note, that is, in my very humble opinion, the coolest way to play Stellaris is just spamming out Mercenary Enclaves.
I would agree. I usually play with the, what's it called? Lord of War.
Yeah, you can get up to 5, I think, if you really get goofy with it, and it is definitely my favorite way to play. Because also, you know, there's the irony of what's better than losing a war to your own fleet?
That's true. I don't think I've ever actually managed to do that. But
I have.
Yeah.
I have absolutely.
Really?
Yes, I became a crisis, and immediately a fleet that had just been done being like sent out. You know, it had just come back, and I'm like, oh, I'll take this big 50k fleet and add it to my crisis shenanigans. And the second I did that, it immediately was bought up by a rival empire right next to me and just destroyed me.
Whoops.
Hey, pride comes fall.
Right, when does this truce end? 2299. So we've got another 8 years before we can go and beat up the Empire Assault again.
That is true, Freak. You can pay to recall them. However, I was broke at the time, and also did not know that.
And we have debris. Hang on. Do we have science ships? We do. Give me debris. How do I do
Oh, what are you
this?
doing? You got all these studies available. You got to get those done.
At some point, maybe, possibly.
What could you possibly be researching that's more important than cloud study?
Everything.
Think about it. You've got clouds on almost every planet. But you know how they work.
This is true. Wait, did I just send you both to the same place? I think I did.
Oh, you might have.
No, I didn't. We're good. Wait, yes. That's tracking. That's nope, we're in the right
Classic mismanagement of the science team again. When they should be studying clouds.
Alright, let's send you to research that. And then situation log, cloud study. Uses physics for 4 whole months. Fine.
That's it. 4 months to understand how clouds work and think and feel? Maybe that's why Bubbles
I've turned the
left.
tracking on. How did I turn
Oh
tracking
no.
off?
Situation. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. We're good. We're good. Stop panicking. Ooh, starbases can upgrade. Do I want you to be a star fortress, though, is the question. Where are you?
That is a lot. You know, you've got a nice amount of allies, but I wouldn't say you've got such a superfluous amount that I would spend 1,100 on a starbase upgrade right now.
Yeah, but I like starbases. I mean, we could upgrade the ones that are building our shipyards.
Do you have one that's bisecting the empire you just fought in the last episode? Do you have one in like Tau Ceti or Tulia? Maybe the one in Lambodius.
Yeah, because there's a planet here. I think we should,
Yep.
but we're already over the limit, is the problem.
So, what's one more?
Alright,
you're already
I knew
over
I'd
the
be
limit. Hey, I'm not playing the game. I'm just watching it.
True, true. Ooh, genius. A
Oh.
30-year-old genius.
Thank you. I'm actually 29, but it's nice of you to say that.
I was just a year ahead. It's fine. I came from the future. I mean,
Space
it's hard
is
to know.
that is true. You are notoriously coming from the future.
Cloud Destroyer, modifier added. Right, so what do we do in the clouds?
Well, what does Humbling give us again?
Humbling gives us physics
Ooh.
research from jobs.
I mean, are there even any clouds left? Is that what that single unoccupied system is over there?
That is a
No.
mining.
Then let's
drone.
get humbled.
All right, we will
let's
find
humble
them
it up.
Humbling. We'll just stare at the sky. Ooh, there's a planet. We should colonize that.
I think at this point in this run, we really have to start asking ourselves, what would Bubbles want? And I think Bubbles would want us to be humbled by, you know, flora and fauna alike, but not mining droids because those aren't real.
I think we're going to go and send some space elves or Huskos. Actually, you know what? We've sent the space elves before. Let's send some Huskos.
Give
in.
the Huskos a chance.
We will. Speaking of which, how are our relations with the good old Huskos? They are wary.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. They were allied to Psog. So we actually just fought them.
Ah, that'll happen. You know what? That's not bad if you just fought them that they're only wary.
Yeah, they were very, very good friends with us before.
Blurry57 asks, have you guys ever read the Tibetan Book of the Dead? Just wondering. Well, I personally am not literate. Freak, you? I'm sorry. My goodness.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I had
it's all good.
Freak has messaged a bunch of times in here, and I keep reading his very funny comments.
No, I have not read the Book of the Dead. Have you?
Do you think it would help us in this Reanimator playthrough?
It might
Should
do.
we go run and get one and start reading it out loud?
just random quotes. What position is this? This is social. None of these guys are society-based, so I'm just going to hold off having a scientist for just a little bit. It'll be fine. Oh, hang on. Unless one of our ship scientists would be suitable, like this guy. So this is Malcontent
But,
Doctrinaire.
not to backseat to game here, but it's already a level 1. You might as well just get another one anyways. You're not really gaining anything by putting it in there out of the science ship. I mean, it's a brand new person, and now you're moving it somewhere else that's also brand new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I can't recruit anyone that would be suitable in the
Oh,
society.
sorry, I totally missed that. I was thinking about the book and how cool it would be to read.
I mean, that's reasonable. So we need to get a different leader here, which we can now use this guy
my
because
goodness.
that's
You know what?
archaeology.
I'm just gonna
excavation.
You.
There we go. I know what I'm doing. I've played this game before,
this
once
is
or
why
twice.
I'm an artist and not a pro gamer.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a Stellaris pro gamer, but
Well, you're clearly better than me, and I work on it full time, so
yeah.
much to my great honor.
Oh, we have a frontier sector. That means that they don't have a sector, and sector. There it is.
I see room for a dread encampment on that planet.
Let's go for the intellectual. And yes,
That's such a nice governor. Who did that governor's outfit on that alien? It looks so nice.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
goodness, I wonder.
Which
I've
planet
heard
was this? I want to see it again.
It's a frontier sector.
Yeah, but not anymore because I just made it a new sector.
Ah, look what you did. It's fine. I'm sure we'll have more encounters with governors in the
There it
future.
is. This is the Gaia world.
Oh my goodness. Oof. The quality, the way the clothes are looking.
Can't see.
My
it.
goodness.
I was hoping that I could like zoom in or something, but no.
No. Not yet.
I mean, they look alright.
You can zoom in if you like put your face really close to the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It works. It works.
Oh, we're being yelled at to unpause while we respectfully screw around.
No, because I'm busy thinking.
We're thinking about how cool things are.
Oh, I can put a dread encampment here. There we go.
I don't think there's any requirement really for it.
There is.
besides,
It has to be not a.
a refurbished ship.
Not a that.
Not of that.
And we do have a ruler unemployed, but that's fine. We have available pops, but we're building dread encampments. That's fine.
What kind of ruler can't find work? Just saying.
Not a very good one.
I was saying they shouldn't be a ruler then.
Oh, it was Freak there.
Yes.
Freak telling us to
I know.
unpause.
What can I say? He's living in my head rent-free right now. And tormenting me. On and off the court. Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was like a record scratch sound effect. I thought we were about to have like an 80s cutaway happen. Where it's like...
It's me trying to drink my tea, okay?
it just splits down the middle and just goes, this is me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
New sectors don't appear till you unpause. Ah! Okay.
Ah! Another great-looking species. I wonder if...
We would like to continue purchasing this. Goodbye. We're still making money. Food is the one that's getting a little bit concerning.
and we're out of bubbles. Bubble-eye.
What?
Buzzy. What will happen if the artist takes full control over the game? I'm just going to say right now, you don't want that.
Or do we?
It's going to be the most beautiful non-working exe file you've ever seen. Oh, I thought they meant like control of the game development.
No, I think it's just like take over the game right
no,
now.
please, I'm very happy sitting here making snarky remarks while someone else plays it much better than me.
Research speed of psionics. Psionics in any category? I get.
Yeah, I think it's a general, just a flat bonus.
Okay.
Oh, have you figured out why you're losing XP, by the way, on Federations? It's been happening for a while now.
That's a good question. That is not the Federation. This is the Federation. We are losing experience right now because we have really bad cohesion.
Well, maybe you should kick someone out.
Low fleet contribution, rotation succession, members minus 1.5,
brutal.
ethics.
We gotta figure this out. I mean, you're at this point, it's not even a federation. It's like a parking lot full of species. There's there's zero cohesion here.
Okay, so what we could do is try to get more envoys and then assign them, because that'll increase the cohesion.
It will, but that's kind of banded. I mean, we got to figure out the root cause, because it's in my limited experience of federations, it's not, especially the first level, it's not too hard to get over the -10, like, you know, starting modifier. So
Okay, so I would definitely
something's going
vote
on.
to kick out the elves.
Yeah, because I feel like, and again, I don't play a ton of Federation, because it does not really do anything for mercenary enclaves. The best way to play Stellaris, but yeah, I think it's almost more efficient sometimes to kick out the, you know, non-very aligned species and have a.
I mean, yeah, the
Smaller,
problem is
tighter-
we're fanatics xenophiles. They are xenophobes.
Oh,
so,
get them out of here! They got no
Yeah.
place in this Federation. This is a pro-bubbles Federation.
So how do I kick them out? You can tell how often we play with federations here, because I'm in the same boat. I almost never use them.
I think you mean I love and understand all Stellaris mechanics equally.
Yes, that is exactly what I mean too.
Chat, how do we kick species out of federations? The winner will get a big thumbs up from me.
I have a feeling we may not be able to because they're a vassal. Although, we've kicked a vassal out before.
Check the kick members law, which is a law. Let's see.
Kick
members, majority vote. All right, well, I think most people are your friend.
They are, because we're xenophiles.
I think. Oh, do you have to go back to that that specific empire, and it's a diplomacy option in them? It might be.
Kick from Federation. Trovatine says no,
Okay.
Droids say no, Clen says no.
All right, so we gotta get one more person on our side, one more empire.
Yeah.
So which one of those are you the most buddy with?
Probably Droids or Clen. In fact, this is the Droids. They're not going to vote for themselves.
They might.
So Clen. Let's go. Say hi.
Fest is, if I'm saying that right, a great other solution.
We have plus 357 relations with them.
Well, now hang on before you get too upset. There's another option on the table here, which is my point to Colossus at them. Have you considered that? They can't join the Federation if they don't exist anymore.
But they're not joining it. They're already in it.
Well, they can't be in it if they don't exist anymore.
Right, but can you point
Unless
at
you have
Colossus?
do you have the law enabled where you allow smoldering motes of dust to be part of your Federation? If not, then they're not going to be a problem if you annihilate them.
I think we might, somewhere in the small print.
You are a xenophile. That
We
is,
are, and we have 2 megacorps.
technically, there's organic material in ash.
But seriously, we have plus 357 relations with Clen, and they're still.
It's also being
voting no.
said possibly favors can swing that in your favor. Haha.
I thought favors were only on the council.
I did too. Man, this is actually motivating me to go play Federation.
Yeah.
Because I actually do like the mechanics. I have nothing against it. It's just not the way I play a lot when I am playing it. I'm a very line go up kind of guy, you know.
Oh,
I want to see my imaginary numbers get bigger.
Finders Keepers, we found an encryption key. Code breaking, cool.
Perfect.
Yay.
Not that we'd ever use that. I mean, we're 2 above that, but, you know, if we did.
Where did we build that station?
It is a genius
There
move,
it is.
Festus. It is. We've got our eye on you.
Let's go with the disruption field generator because that reduces shields.
Is this a new station or a new... Oh, no, are you upgrading to Keep 2 into something bigger?
Yeah, this is the one that we just built, which can divide their empire in half.
Are you hired? Well, you're not fired. Let's just put it that way.
And in terms of the Galactic Council, high consequences protection still going on. Which right now is going to... I have no idea.
You know what? You're still in a good spot, though, for the... If you become a... You know, you're in 3rd place for Galactic Council. Oh, Zero distillation. Or not. Never mind. Never mind. No, it's cool. No. Don't distill the Zero. See what happens.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, look, even if you don't use it, it's good money, you know.
Oh, we can finish off Mercantile. Oh, you know what this means.
Is it the we finished Mercantile dance? Is that what it means? What does it mean? I don't know. What's it happen?
I mean, yes, I want to see more of this dance, please.
We finished off Mercantile. We're so much more Mercantile than we were 5 minutes ago.
It also means that we have an Ascension perk. And we need to choose what the Ascension perk's going to be.
Do we have one? You haven't gone through any psionic mechanists.
Nope, they've only just become available. We have started down the psionic path, and it was voted that we should become psionic, so maybe mind over matter.
Then I think mind over matter. And you know what else is mind over matter? Bubbles coming back. So I think this all comes together. Look, if we become psionic enough, maybe we can will Bubbles back into existence.
This is true. Reach out to the void, and who knows what the void will send back.
Bubbles might already be in the shroud.
So I'm just seeing if there's any others that we may want, because I do feel like this should be a vote, even though it's probably going to be a rather one-sided vote. So we could get transcendent learning, make our leaders better, executive vigor for the extra edict fund, especially because I know that Freak likes his edicts. And we're over, but only just. It's actually not that bad.
Only just. But do you actually want to put a vote in chat for what we take?
Yeah.
Or are you okay? Can we get that going possibly? Or just, you know, whoever yells the loudest in chat. Ah! Look, are we a democracy? What are we?
Yeah, we are a democracy.
We're a democracy, so yeah, just yell a lot.
So it looks like mind over matter versus...
It's working.
Yes, good.
The people like the results, and it is mind over matter.
Yeah, so can we get a vote which has mind over matter as one of the options?
And the other options, can we get 4 xenocompatibilities with increasing amounts of frowny faces after each one?
There you go. I was literally just going to say mind over matter and then just go and do something else.
It's bold of you to have xenocompatibility on, even.
True, yeah, it does reduce performance. So just mind over matter versus mind over matter versus mind over matter versus mind over matter.
I think content design would flay me alive if I didn't say I think that's actually been mostly fixed.
Really?
I'm not saying there's 0 performance loss, but I've heard that because I was thinking the same thing originally, because that was, you know, when it first came out, it was really hard on the system, and I was actually just talking to, are we on first name basis here on the stream?
Sure.
I was talking to, I think, Byron last week, one of our phenomenal Stellaris workers.
Byron's cool.
Byron is Chief Pog, I would even go so far to say.
High praise indeed.
High praise, yes. But he was saying, I think
worthwhile.
that the system performance impact has largely been overstated in the last couple months. I think it's gotten a lot more cleaned up.
I really want to see what the options on this vote were now.
Yeah. The vote is up.
Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote.
Do your duty, citizen of
The Accord of
the
Paradise.
Accord of Paradise.
I like citizens of Accord of Paradise.
Citizens of.
Incoming transmission communication from the Decron Continuum. Custodian Protocol 712. In fact, do you want to read this and do a robot voice? I want to hear your robot voice.
Why? You don't have... Custodian Protocol 7112-4 activated. Initiating resource transfer to compliant organic civilization. Message follows. Error. Data. Block. Corrupted. Error. Data. Block. Corrupted. Error. Data. Block. Corrupted. Robots can clap and be excited.
How should we respond? We graciously accept we do not need Decron charity.
Well, I don't like their attitude.
And they're giving us free stuff.
Oh.
Also, there's a fallen empire.
I thought they were asking for stuff.
No.
I still don't like their attitude. But you know what? I never look a gift robot in the mouth, as my dad used to say.
I agree.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, thank you, robot people.
Stellaris? There's no way a ridiculous gift will come back to haunt us in the future. Not in Stellaris.
Mordred looks really calm when he's not being swarmed by Necroid invaders. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet, but yeah.
There's always time.
There is always time.
It's a big universe out there.
What if the Necroids are bubbles?
Shh. Don't.
What are we unleashing
I can't
here?
even speak upon such things. That could be the next mod.
Oh, great.
The next Paradox official mod is like a Bubbles survival, Bubbles overflow,
Bubbles overflow.
Bubblegeddon, malfunctioning bubbles. Yes.
How many more people do I need? I need another 3 people. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Because you need jobs. What's this place good at? Not mining.
Let's see. They have
Food.
no planetary features.
I'm gonna go with food because we're low on food.
Yeah. You need a little bit of food. We don't want to have, in Bubbles' memory, we should be pretty good on food.
And you are in the same situation. You have natural beauty, so you get more immigration. You also have very bad mining, so no mining. I think we just need to get more.
So I can skew the vote by spamming channel points. Exactly. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
I want a new crisis based on Bubbles. Hey, brother, you and me both. I don't think it's spoilery because it's not planned at all in it, but it was something I did whip up as a joke mostly. But I did I did create concept art for Mecha Bubbles several months ago. So,
why have we got
Chat,
such bad amenities?
if you want to see a Mecha Bubbles crisis, let's hear it in the comments.
I don't think I've ever seen it where one holotheater is not enough. We're just not using...
Yeah, they're not even... Is it not being used?
Both active.
Is your species really bad at entertaining, possibly?
I don't think so.
Are they Bealses? Is it two Bealses not doing a good job entertaining?
Maybe?
The lack of enforcers also is a little worrisome.
Yeah, we do have a bit of crime here.
Just a bit. As a treat.
Alright, let's make one of them active.
The bubbles in waiting, yes, yes.
Still do have low.
Discovered.
I would succumb to bubbles is my favorite thing so far in chat this stream.
So I think what we're gonna have to do is switch out one of the generator worlds. Except we do generate
This
more
is a
energy
phenomenal
here.
planet you found. Wow, it's got minerals and energy?
Yeah, so let's get rid of the industrial complex.
Yeah, get out of there. This is a raw materials world.
We could probably even get rid of the chemical plants if we need the space.
Well, it looks like you are running out of something on your special resources. I'm not sure what though. Let's see. Oh, God, it's always easy to get.
Gases. Yeah. We have a few.
Honestly, I mean, you're floating 100 energy. You can always just buy stuff too.
Also science. What do we want? This is physics. Hyperdrive?
Hyperdrive, I think. To faster see bubbles with.
Starbase capacity.
when he
we're exactly
returns.
2 below.
I think that's perfect, yeah.
Or, seeing as you know, shortage of amenities.
Wasn't it only on like 1 or 2 planets, though? Can we see how much it's costing us that we're over our limit if you hover over Starbase, the 9 out of 7? Does it say how much more? 50%. That's a lot of money, I think.
Yeah.
I
This
would
is
go
only
s-
3,000. It'll be like done in a month.
Okay, yeah, do that then. I didn't even see that. I don't get numbers.
Numbers. Pfft.
Numbers in MySpace games?
Speaking of numbers, has the vote come through yet?
Oh yeah, that's true. The vote that we did you actually? Are you still waiting?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. I thought you just clicked it and
No?
ignored them.
I am a person of the people. Mind over matter. Wait, seriously? Mind over matter 1?
No.
I'm shocked. Alright, mind over matter. Since the dawn of our civilization, tales have flourished of mighty sorcerers wielding powers that can only be described as supernatural in nature. There are various flagrants who supposedly invade the minds of their fellows, lift heavy objects with merely a thought, or perform any number of magical feats. Until recently, these stories were just that. Stories. Now, however, our scientists have finally obtained conclusive evidence that proves the psionic potential inherent in certain flagrant individuals. Although only a very small minority of the species as a whole seems to be gifted with psionic powers, their numbers relative to the total population have grown steadily over just the last few centuries. Whether this is a clue to some sort of sudden evolutionary growth spurt, or because something has triggered latent psionic abilities that were always present in the genetic code, scientists cannot say.
Truly spooky stuff. Shortly after Halloween too. Very apt.
A glimpse, perhaps, of the future that awaits us.
Perhaps. Oh, thank goodness.
Psycore building is now available. Psionic armies can now be recruited. What the hell is a Psycore?
What chat can't see is that I'm furiously kicking the table right now.
Vigorously.
Vigorously.
What is a Psycore?
It is a it's a phenomenal. It lets you build, I believe, sonic
Telepaths.
troops. Yeah.
Produce unity, decrease crime, provide general productivity boost on the planet.
Yeah. And I think eventually, isn't it a requirement, I think, to build sonic troops? Which are always fun.
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly. We'll have to play to find out.
So, are we going to go all in on the whole magic thing with the necromancy and the Psycore?
Magic? You would call the quest to bring Bubbles back magic? It's my life.
No, I call it a certainty.
Yes, thank you. Very good, yes. As a 3.6, Telepaths boost Sonic Pops only. Well, you know what? They earned it. So, in my opinion, it's still a win.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're a free haven, and of the 204 people that we have, 81 are flagrants. So less than half.
That's still quite a bit.
True.
Look, I'm not the one I'm not the one to ask about questions of equity and equality on when it comes to psionic bias.
Oh, something's gone horribly wrong. The second most populous are the space elves.
Ugh. You gave them too many colony ships. You should have kept them on one planet.
And the third are the post-Taurovites, which are the Overlord species. I guess they've been infiltrating for a while.
I like them in an ironic sense.
Alright, well, we can see if we can get some Psychor going. We do have a building slot here, so Psychor.
You have a Psychor next to a Dread encampment. Like they're across the street from each other.
There's a little bit of competition going on.
There's psychic students in the classroom being like, I can feel all the bugs are reanimating across the street.
Okay, I'm going to need a new source of chemicals. Where are they? Chemical plants, there we go, just to make sure I can keep importing them as necessary. Nirvana. Still hasn't upgraded. What are you lacking? Oh,
Did this Empire start out as an Imperial fiefdom origin? It did, right? I believe?
It was an Imperial fiefdom.
And
yes.
we, and emphasis on we, I was definitely here for, broke free of our maniacal, tyrannical overlords. And then, if I'm correct, federated pretty much all of the other people that were shackled to them.
Yep.
Yeah, a real coup d'etat, if you will.
So, nothing's changed, in other words.
And hey, you know, old king's dead, and here comes the new king.
So we have a bunch of building slots on this habitat. Another thing I basically never build, habitats. What are they good for?
I believe they do give some bonuses. I mean, these buildings, these districts, I know are much better than normal, but if we're just trying to fill space, I mean, we could put a gas encampment in one of them just to get some gas.
We probably should get the mineral purification plant, considering we're doing all the
minerals.
minerals.
I didn't even see you had 3 slots filled up. Do that. I mean, put another Dread encampment on there.
Oh, yes, and the Psychor.
Psychor, absolutely.
Dread, where are you?
Woodworker just checked if the Stellaris board game has a Space Amoeba mini, and yes, a extension has 4, so I will have some Bubbles minis. I think I need to go investigate that right after this stream, because I will buy the entire board game just to have one on my desk.
A worthy purchase.
A worthy purchase.
And this world, next population.
The meeting, how hard can scripting and coding be, right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's... Surely, it's just, I mean, it's just numbers and math.
Advanced habitats.
That's a very expensive tech.
That is an incredibly expensive tech. How about iron thrusters, because they're cheap?
Yeah.
Or mining station output.
It's your call. I mean, I like going fast, and I like 10% mining station output, so flip of the coin. Do you want me to roll a dice on my, I have a D20 app on my watch.
Roll it!
Okay, oh crap, I accidentally my wallet. Hang on, I'm not paying you.
Well,
all right,
how
all
much?
right, all right. We'll do a D20. Highest number goes to the ion thrusters, so anything over 10. And we have 1! A natural 1. Kind of like how I'm rolling today, so.
Okay then.
All right then, mining station it is.
They want an embassy. Fine. How's this? Not this.
That is correct, Woodworker. There was a Kickstarter, a successful Kickstarter, might I add, for the board game, and we are actually all over here waiting for it just as eagerly as you are. So, quite excited.
I really try it.
I am actually genuinely excited. There's also a City Skylines board game up there on our board game room that I've been dying to play with someone who will tolerate me talking about City Skylines for 3 hours, which means I've not played it with anyone.
Yeah, I actually got the Crusader Kings board game when they kickstarted that, or when they released that, I forget which one it was. Still haven't even played it. Like, I can never find anyone to play it with, and now it's back in England, so...
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Or there's one here in the office, too.
Yeah, I should try it sometime.
I'll play Crusader Kings with you.
Cool.
I owe you a beer anyways, so...
This is true.
If
Civilian fabricators. Yes. You guys upgrade.
Yeah, I mean, you know, qualifier obviously extremely biased, but I'm genuinely very excited for the Stellaris board game. You know, and I think I can say that with some authority. I have wasted a portion of my life playing Twilight Imperium, so you know.
That's such a good game.
You should play it with the Paradox crew then.
Yeah,
we have a whole Discord for it.
They always play it on the wrong days for me.
A Saturday?
Yeah.
There's never a right day to play Twilight Imperium.
Unfortunately, Saturday is my streaming day, and I can't really give that up if I want to stay in the apartment I'm paying an extortionate amount for.
That is how it be in Stockholm.
Yep, especially on Sodermalm.
Well, la-di-da. Fancy you in Sodermalm.
And paying for it, though. Anyway, physics research.
I'm just saying the Pendleton goes a long way.
Yeah, but I didn't know that when I moved here.
Same, actually. All right. We're kind of done surveying, so that's probably not useful. Subspace Spencer... Subspace sensors.
Yes, I think we should get the Subspace Spencers.
Get the Spencers in here.
Let's go for the Spencers.
Get Spencer in here, make him sub.
More mining station output? The dice did
How expensive is living metal? Ooh. Then yeah, I guess more
Yeah.
mining station.
The dice did speak, and it was a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, we really need to get some more food.
That app has come in shockingly useful in my life, having a D20 on my watch.
Yeah, I have a dice rolling thing there.
Everyone looks at me the same way, which is, so the choices you've made are bad, yeah? But beyond that... Oh, we have a new ruler. First speaker of the Accord of Paradise. Oh, and you have a governor. I believe it was your old governor, because your governor.
Another space elf.
Big space elf has got their talons deep in our democracy.
Ah, food. Here we go.
I believe one of your governors is now one of the slots is now empty also for one of your sectors.
Why is this not popping out anymore? There we go. Leaders, leaders, leaders. And
you need to go to sectors, I think, to see where it's missing one.
yes,
There you go.
That's what I was
I think that governor did become a leader.
Do we want to go for the eager leader,
Eager? You know what? I doubt how eager someone at 66 can really be. Let's go for the young one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Paradox Interactive does not support ageism, but we do here on the stream.
Right, fleets. You are still waiting to upgrade. Well, get on with it.
Imagine a day when you can live on a private island in the Stockholm archipelago and take your flying car into work. I mean, with the quality and breadth of Swedish mass transit, why would I even need a flying car?
You have a leader, an excellent fit for the Accord of Paradise, an engineer, a skill 3 scientist.
Sure. For 200 food? Absolutely.
Okay. And what does this scientist bring?
I would trade 200 hamburgers for a scientist every day of the week. Ooh.
Yeah, psionic.
Jerk,
A
daughter
maniacal
of Urba.
psionic.
Daughter of Oba.
Okay, I think we found a new physicist.
Oh, that's Olba's kid. I know her. I gotta stop kicking this table.
Yeah. I keep on just hitting it like clack. Right, leaders. What am I thinking? No, science. Science! And
Science.
Physics, which is you. Oh, you're the genius. How about we can move you to one of the other places? That's fine.
A flying bus. That's more like it.
Button. What were we researching again? Subspace Spencers. How could I forget? I'm going to bring Jerk in.
I would like a Silver Surfer style flying surfboard, though. Because it's so impractical.
Wait, do we have another spare leader?
You have a scientist who is very old and I'm sure would love a break, but they are very good at their job.
Yeah. In fact, we have... Yeah,
have
you're the one that I
two.
just moved.
Do you have any planets that have spots where you can put a scientist to assist research on them?
I do believe so. The other thing we're going to double check is to see where most of our science comes from, which is on the planets and sectors. That is not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Chat, while we're figuring out this bureaucratic nightmare that Gareth's gotten us into, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite sandwich and why? I will be accepting fights.
Okay, so you're already in Utopia. That makes sense. And...
Ugh, seeing all these species together in harmony. Oh my gosh.
It's glorious, isn't it?
I mean, it's beautiful. I love it.
You're actually quite good. You're probably the least good. Let's bring you in, and then we're going to go to Paradise. Bring you into Paradise.
Shotbular and a red beet sandwich from Ica hits the spot. I've not had that one, but you know what? I can understand in the right circumstances why that'd be good.
Italian BMT.
Italian BMT, that's a quality, solid pick. You know, I was actually at an espresso house yesterday down in T Central, and I saw they had a, it was like hot beef and like spicy cheese on a bagel, and it was very American looking, and I got very excited. I need to try it. It looks like it's full of fat, so I'm gonna be there soon. Tuna salad with a touch of Tabasco sauce and thick lettuce leaves. Mods, can we? My favorite is the Subway meatball. Subway meatball, you know, if I do have to go to Subway, the meatball is one of the less risky options.
When I lived in California, there was a local deli, I guess you would call it, which made really good sandwiches, and it was Black Forest beef. No. Black Forest ham with cheese. It was just solid ham and cheese, but it was layered like this thick.
You're my ham and cheese. Play the game.
Alright, 3 Racket Pops join us.
Favorite sandwich is chicken feta. That's always solid. Feta is an elite cheese choice on almost anything.
Oh, Empire Sog just closed their borders. That means the treaty is up. Oh.
Carneater says, for sandwiches, spelled that way specifically, I in general prefer earth-focused. Unless they live in a desert, then air-focused can do interesting things. That's very funny. But also, what's your favorite sandwich? So the Federation's just not happening right now, continually.
No, but we can still continue to expand, and I think we should, especially with the Galactic Council thing.
Yeah.
We're back and forth.
No. Well, what? Who's ahead of us by just a smidge? By 100.
They're the guys we want to beat up.
I think we need to beat them up again.
We do.
I think it's
Definitely.
time. What better reason to go to war than to make someone have slightly less standing in the Galactic UN? There isn't a better one. I mean, maybe a bad sandwich choice, but...
So how do we want to go about this? I think we probably want to go southward, see if we can get Bian Dazat.
Yeah, that's a nice, easy get right there. Can you zoom out a little bit? I want to see what's north, if there is north of us. You know, this is also a pretty solid little segment to cut off.
Yeah, but it's already cut off. I'm kind of looking for that planet
what is
games.
this megastructure that they have available? Can you click on that system and see what it is? A ruined mega shipyard. Now that's something.
Still ruined, though.
Well, yeah, with that attitude. I think you're right. I think...
It's gateway here.
Oh, you know what? Do that then, yeah. Go all the way down to Advatar.
Advatar.
That's the one that your cursor's over right now. That's the next, like, the choke
Oh,
point.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have to take this bit and then go
And
down this way.
we have 500 influence. Have you already made claims?
No, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Let's start making some claims.
While
you do that, I'm looking at the chat again. Rare roast beef steak with lettuce, tomato, and pickles with horseradish mustard on either Italian, Portuguese, or rye bread. I'm going to be a very uncultured American here. I don't think I know what Portuguese bread is. And I'm very sad to say that.
All right,
Philly
so we
steak.
want you.
A Reuben with an old-fashioned. Carn eater. You're welcome on it anytime. That's the correct answer.
420 influence.
That's how much it takes to get all that.
Mm-hmm.
We need a bit more then, because you should probably take the... I mean, I guess that works, yeah.
I mean, we're getting 2 planets this way.
That's fine. I was thinking of bringing the choke point down, but I guess the other planet is also a choke point as is. So, yeah, that sounds cool. Do we, you have 10k alloy?
Yeah.
Brother,
There's this
brother,
thing
you gotta
which
spend the money.
I've inherited from Freak, apparently, where just blank all of the alloys.
A functioning economy.
Well,
watch
arguable.
me in real time ruin this economy.
But the thing that I was really planning to do, and I just haven't, is merge some of these fleets, because yuck.
Yuck. Also, I think you have a Zero deposit that can be mined now because of your science in the Jana system.
Alright, let me just merge these fleets together, and then the Jana.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there, big zesty Zero.
Alright, let's go mine it.
Yep. Certain random restaurants sell them for like 150 NOK here in Oslo. Do you know off the top of your head the currency conversion of NOK to SEK? It's pretty similar, isn't it, I think?
I think it's very similar.
Yeah. And then there's always what is it, Iceland, that has the currency that has like 2 more zeros attached to the end of it. Whenever I go into like a big international store like H&M or something, you know, they have like 8 different countries' price tags. I always laugh because it's either like Norway or Iceland that has a currency where everything is like a good sweater is like 19,000. You know? Yeah.
How much?
That's a lot of zeros on there. It must be a good shirt. Do you guys like to dabble with dimensions? I've been 3-dimensional once or twice in my life, yeah.
I have been to all 3 dimensions.
I've been... Oh, I'm... judging by the size of my pants, I'm really exploring the depth dimension.
Sonic Army?
Absolutely. I mean, I know it's expensive, and who knows how much we'll even use it, but, like, just the, you know, for the style. You gotta have it.
Mages and zombies. Let's do it.
Mages and zombies.
We have a new tradition pick.
Do we want to get a poll going again, or...?
I think this should be a poll. So what would be useful to us at the moment? Well, we are going more and more aggressive towards SOG, so maybe supremacy for that.
Supremacy, you know, I'm thinking if, and again, let's get a poll going, but I'm thinking maybe if we want to even think farther in the future, something like Harmony to get a federation actually functioning.
That's true.
Or diplomacy to
ensure
your... You know what, actually, I think diplomacy's better for that one, so I would say between supremacy and diplomacy, but I'd love to hear what chat thinks.
But Harmony could also be useful, because I think it makes pops get on better. Governing ethics attraction.
Are we having an issue with that, though? I thought everyone was working pretty well together.
At the moment, but we do have a very, very broad spectrum of different people.
Through diversity strength.
Mm-hmm. So maybe Harmony for the diversity, diplomacy for the galactic community and federation, supremacy for the shooty pew pew stuff.
For the supremacy, as they say.
I think those are the 3.
Yeah, let's get a straw poll going. Portuguese bread is delicious. Well, I didn't doubt that. I just didn't know what it was.
So yeah, those 3: Harmony, diplomacy, supremacy.
If you stop hearing me now, it's because I've rolled over the cord for the 400th time in one stream. Wow, it's really giving me a problem. The cord.
Huh?
It's that's not very nice. You can't bully the artists like that. We don't get let out of the dungeon enough.
Oh dear. Anyway, we don't need to pick this right now.
Have you
just as long
guys-
as we've got the vote going.
Have you guys thought of frigates as a failed project, or do you guys think they are still useful? Well, I'm not good enough at the game to actually really understand why frigates are bad, per se. I think they look cool, so I use them. I don't know about you.
Numismatic visualization edict. I don't even know what that is.
Numismatic visualization, that is, it puts like a big modifier on a planet that gives you some bonuses. I mean, I would buy it. You've got 11,000 energy. And then go to if you do that, and you go to your capital, it should be under the decision. You might have to let the game run a tick or two. Oh, study that thing. Study the heck out of that thing. Or you might need to have a specific culture building built.
It's just one of these, isn't it?
It could
There it
be.
is.
Oh yeah, there it is. Pop consumer upkeep. Well, that's quite a bit, but it's very expensive. 33% trade from living standards, I think. Yeah, it's a very big one. Modifiers, lol.
Basically be a third of our influence.
Lol.
Let's do that and then just maybe turn one of these off. Because we're currently doing capacity subsidies off. Which would kill our energy for a bit. I'll see if I
Look.
can fix that in other ways.
What else are we cultivating it for, if not to be killed?
Yeah, true.
Have we gotten a pull up or even resolved, by the way, for our next perk tree? I don't think so. I think it's still going on.
Still going.
It looks like supremacy is the winner.
Of course. Ask chat, do you want military stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chat, would you like us to blow stuff up or sit here and talk about sandwiches? I can't believe they chose the first option.
Alright. Supremacy it is. So we now have war doctrine policies, which I want to take a look at.
Unrestricted war. Really?
Which we already have.
Belligerent. Yeah, I think, you know what? Go to diplomatic stance. I think that might actually help if you are not belligerent. Because yeah, envoy weight, yep. I would put cooperative on there. I mean, you're trying to both be good in the Senate and our Federation.
But we're about to declare war on someone.
So? Well, what does belligerent give you?
Cheaper claims.
Are you planning on losing this war? Because if not, then what do we need exhaustion for?
I mean, actually, we're going to war, so we do need to make sure we keep the fleet capacity high, because we're already over it as it is.
It's just money. Whatever.
Nah.
Fine. Well, you know what? We can
While
change it
we're
later.
fighting,
We
we
can change it later,
exactly.
yes. Frigates are just a worse version of Corvette with weapons that are only
Oh,
useful
the
if they can get
thing
close, which they
is-
don't because they are immediately dead in close combat. I'm going to say a skill issue. I want to switch your genius scientist with the one in engineering if you want to optimize your science. Apparently we have unoptimized science right now.
What?
I don't know. We have a genius, apparently. Carnator,
Oh,
can you...
because, yeah, Psionics to know.
Oh.
I get what you're saying.
And that's why you're playing it, and I'm watching you play it. Stats can get tweaked, you know. It's true.
There we go.
Sandwich hits a spot after a hard day of cracking a planet. It's very true.
We really need more consumer goods.
Did you answer? Was that your choice? Your either an Italian BMT or your Black Forest and ham standby? Yeah, those are solid. Those are solid. Real salt of the earth sandwiches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put one of those.
I'm gonna be a bit bougie. I think right now I'm also very hungry, but a caprese sandwich sounds really good right now.
You guys are fine. You could definitely do with some entertainment.
Evolution War of the Frigates. I believe you're talking about frigates should get tweaked. Have you tried the new beta, which I believe has quite a bit of combat overhaul? That might be what you're looking for. There's a discussion ongoing about how useless frigates are, which I don't agree with because they look cool, and that supersedes everything else in this game. But
And they're a counter to battleships, so it stops everyone just spamming battleships, and more battleships.
more battleships. I mean, I like battleships more now because of after Toxodes we have the Faddleship. So I'm a little more biased towards liking the battleships, but I agree. It is I'm glad we're changing it up. Beta is by no means perfect. That's why it's a beta. Frigates could use a little more survivability. I guess just put more armor on them. I can say all this with complete authority because I'm not good enough at the game to actually understand how combat works on a deep enough level to have valid complaints or answers to your problems.
I think this might become another bureaucracy world.
You keep making those.
Yeah, but this place has plus 20% to bureaucrats.
What's going on with our governor? He, she, it has a substance addiction, it looks like.
Yeah, lifespan reduction.
Fire them. This is a zero tolerance society for that kind of thing.
But the clothing.
Well, they're going to get it anyways. They all have that clothing. If they're a governor.
You sure?
Maybe.
We'll find out. Oops, that's planets and sectors. That's what I wanted.
Just going to glue 3 frigates together and call it a cruiser. See, that's the kind of thinking you need to have in this game. That's what's going to win you wars and give you a good time.
No, there is another intellectual available, so...
Star Mage, you have my heart.
Gone. Hired.
That was our best option, a 41-year-old level 1.
Yep.
Everyone's life takes a different path.
That's one thing that always gets me in Dungeons & Dragons. Like, I'm playing a 300-year-old elf. Good for you. There's a level 1 rogue. What the hell have they been doing for the rest of their life?
Maybe they've been doing... Well, you gotta remember, Dungeons & Dragons is specifically a game about dungeons and the dragons inside those dungeons. So maybe they've been doing other stuff. They might be a level 4,000 botanist, for all we know.
Technology discovered.
I really like roses, and I studied them for 150 years.
I learned everything I could about how bees dance, and now I've decided to kill monsters. What are you thinking? Research station output, survey speed?
Research station.
You know what? I mean, that's always a solid one, but hyper relays is not that expensive, and it is getting to that time.
But our realm's not that big.
Well,
yeah, I guess there through the middle.
you're
We
gonna
could probably
be.
do it. Yeah, and true. We are
you gotta remember, you got
acquiring additional territories.
you gotta think about this game 50 game years in advance, and real years too. When I'm playing Stellaris, I think about what I'm gonna be doing when I'm 65.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
We can upgrade the Holo Theater.
I love the new torpedo cruisers in the beta, and they love you.
Construction complete.
Let's get that built.
The glue costs you 1 command point. It's true. It's very nice glue.
Railguns?
Absolutely. You only have... Wait, what year is it? It's 2300. You only have level 2 railguns right now?
Apparently. Freak, what
Actually,
have you done to our science?
I'm sorry. I don't know why you're right. Freak, what have you done?
Initiating communications.
Freak's our science director. This is his title. Speaking of, we could get a research agreement with the Kingdom of Clen, which is the nation that we're trying to make better friends with.
This sounds like an absolute win to me.
Done. Right. These fleets still not combined. What the hell are you doing?
Well, you've had the game paused for quite a while.
It's also on fast.
Well, they are moving. Hey, you know what would make those fleets combine faster? Hyper relay networks.
As I was saying that, I was thinking, oh, he's going to bring that up. Relic
It
activation
hurts being
available.
this right. Oh yeah, that will be good for the war.
For the war.
For the
we're not
war.
at war yet.
For the war.
For the war!
For the war. What is the final unoccupied over there?
Attention, Flagrants.
Oh.
If you have need of others to fight the battles for you, know that the Cupukli mercenary fleets are now available for hire. Good to know. So someone set up a mercenary.
What is this last thing over here? Is this also a mining drone? Oh yeah. Those might be worth taking care of later.
We probably should.
I mean, what are your fleet strengths? Yeah, you're into thousands. I think you can probably handle it.
You go and deal with that.
Yeah.
You go and deal with that. And then I will even dispatch 2 scientists over there to do the inevitable science.
Moobot is correct, chat. If you have some long-form thoughts that don't fit into Twitch chat, we'd love to hear them in the forums.
Physics and engineering finished at the same time. So new physics shields.
Shields are always cool. I mean, we don't want less shields.
Engineering.
Engineering. No robo-modding for us.
I mean, we could, and just sonic robots.
I don't think that's possible. Is it? I mean, we can find out, but...
I'm thinking Corvette hull points, just to make the Corvettes tankier.
Yeah.
What the heck is a civilian repli complex?
Oh, it builds more,
Oh, consumer goods. We need that, actually. Yeah.
That would actually probably be useful. It uses a lot of minerals, but you have a lot of minerals, but not a lot of energy, my goodness.
Yeah, it's because we just turned off the energy.
You turned off the energy?
I turned off the energy.
We'll turn
it's
it back
gone.
on.
But then we lose, like, a third of our Unity production.
That's fine. Whatever.
Although we're building a lot of bureaucrats, that's not necessarily a problem.
I would never say a lot of bureaucrats are not a problem, but in this situation, sure.
I don't know what you mean. Bureaucrats are perfect people.
Psionic robots used to be possible, I think, with some careful planning, which is why I've never seen it. But I think that was patched out.
Survey. Research. Survey.
Make the starbases designable. I am curious. I've seen this before. What do people want when they say that? Because, you know, I would argue the starbases are already designable and that you can kind of choose what you put inside them. Do you mean you want it like a ship where you were choosing specific modules? Because that's really the only thing else I could think you would do with them. They're already pretty, you know, designable, I would say.
Debris analyzed.
Winged statues. Create Sentinel archaeological site in Utopia.
Absolutely.
That does sound useful.
I love all archaeology sites at all times.
Scroll. Utopia is here.
Technology discovered.
There was a Twitter post in the past where a robot governor had the substance abuser trait. I had to joke that it must have been abusing the wrong type of current to get high. Anything's possible in Stellaris.
Okay, new society. Occupation garrisons?
Oh, diplomatic weight is really nice, but it's very expensive. It's only 13 months. We're making a lot of science.
Yeah, it's almost like someone's just been building science labs.
It's almost like that's
an
all
entire
someone's
stream.
been doing the whole game. Curious. I mean, research alternatives?
Yeah. I would say that's probably
I mean,
useful.
the joke of you not being really happy with the options, and one of the options is to have more options, is kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, exactly.
Survey complete.
Right, have you actually finished merging yet? No, why are you not merging?
Something can't be right. Wait. Yeah, what is going on?
No, let's move you both
God,
over
we're
there.
so good at this game.
Let's move you over here just to defend, and have you down
Oh, are you going to have to fight both of them at the same time again?
Yep.
That is not ideal.
It's fine. We'll manage.
The bases have no PD. Easy target for rockets and torpedoes. I thought they did.
We could build more generators here, although this is our capital. Do we necessarily want... Actually, you have no job problems. Let's build somewhere else, like here, where there are job problems.
Oh, I've got job problem.
You're fine. Housing.
Everything's going... oh, that one needs housing. And you did not build housing.
Yeah, we've only got the one district left.
You can build luxury residences, which also give housing, as a building instead of a district. I think it's kind of a waste of a building slot, but...
I would agree. What's that? Admin office can upgrade. You also need more jobs.
Dude, your governors are just losing themselves left and right.
They are. Oh, it's because he never got assigned.
He was so eager he forgot to fill out his forms.
Yeah,
He's been sitting at the front office couch for the last 3 years, just kind of like patiently slapping his thighs.
I just realised we never actually renamed the 3 new worlds. So this one we just colonised, but we also have these 2 that need to have...
Do we want chat to suggest some names?
Proper names. So we have got a theme, obviously, Paradise, Utopia, Eden, Shangri-La, Nirvana, Elysium. So give us some more suggestions along those lines.
Yes, give us some names that really signify the exuberance and paradisical ecstasy of salvation.
Valhalla.
Valhalla, that's a good one. Very fighty one, but
Especially
good.
for the Gaia world. Done.
Oh yeah, true. Sodermalm.
I was thinking Stockholm.
It is a little slice of paradise.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Am I right? Stockholm Syndrome. Heaven? Do we have heaven
We
already?
don't have heaven.
How did you miss that?
I don't know.
You know what? Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Heaven 2. I meant the first one should be called Heaven 2, but Floristuan, Pandora, Earth.
What's Floristuan?
Heaven. You have Arcadia. I think Arcadia is also considered a good place here and there. Mars at that place.
Arcadia. Done.
Sparta. Sparta is not a good place.
Where is it? Arcadia or Acadia?
Lucifer's Playground. Not quite what we're looking for, but a good
I think
suggestion.
it's Acadia.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Athens. Stop. Why are we suggesting names of terrible city-states?
I don't know.
Olympus. That would be cool. In the future.
Bear that one in mind.
Yeah.
Also, we need to come up with a naming scheme for habitats, and we probably should actually, considering the number of alloys we have, build more habitats. Let's take a look. Is there a way?
Sweden with 2 E's.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Is there a way of seeing where there are asteroid belts at a glance? Like here. Construction ship. Build me. Megastructure. Habitat. Now, does it matter where I put it?
I don't think so. I think the only thing that could ever change it is maybe the system it's in, if it has like a big global modifier, you know, like an electrical storm or something, but beyond that, I think it's fine. The only ones that really matter are orbital rings, which, do you have the ability to do those yet? Because when you do, that's definitely a thing we need to get going. Don't even look at chat. They're talking about... They're still on the name thing.
Because I'm wondering, like, this place produces minerals, so if we build a...
I don't think it does that, no.
No?
They really like names.
Okay, then we'll
As
do
a
that.
Dane, I would suggest Copenhagen. All Swedes seem to love it. That is dangerous words for someone else. Luckily, neither of us are national Swedes, so you're safe, but I don't think we have orbital rings yet. Crafty dog.
You need more jobs. What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do? What is your purpose? I think we need more science.
And also a dread encampment.
We do indeed need a dread encampment.
You have a machine building here. Are you actually making machines?
Nope.
Oh, cool. Just been a really cool factory this whole time.
Okay, research lab set up. I mean, those were planets that we conquered from someone else. Wasn't my fault, honest.
You are out of minerals.
We are out of minerals.
And almost out of food. And you have a lot of alloys.
Food's fine.
Food's fine. That sounds like pre back when we had bubbles talk.
Let them eat cake.
We're out of bubbles.
Nirvana can upgrade if we have more minerals. What are we actually trading? Okay, so we're buying a bunch of minerals, which is why we have so many. We're actually selling alloys.
Well, you're buying 100 minerals right now, huh? My goodness. And selling 50. Wow.
More physics.
This is one of the economies of all time that I've seen in a Stellaris game.
This is indeed an economy.
This is
You're
one
not
of
wrong.
This is one of the economies. All right. I think it's about time to declare war.
It is. I'm just waiting for my fleets to get into their position.
They're so slow.
Yeah. If
But
only
you
we
got-
could build a building that would make them go
If only there was
faster.
some kind of, like, I don't know, like super lane or turbo lane or something like that.
Yeah, something that allowed them to relay a bit fast.
Yeah, like a hyper road or a mega relay.
A relay lane.
But sadly, nothing like that exists in this game. Snail's here. The snail's here.
Sure, I will allow you to establish an embassy.
Survey.
Oh, the 94-year-old died.
God, Freak, you can't just... I'm sorry, not Freak. Gareth, you can't just say that. You can't just say the 94-year-old died. With no context. There's too many of them.
Technology discovered.
One more lane is...
Oh, we got the
solution to all
Autosan thing.
crap.
Good.
It's
That-
true, it's true, Jernzax. Texas, as we all know, is the model of urban efficiency.
Experimental subspace navigation.
Yes, always.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's always, the highest chance for shenanigans.
Senate is now in session. Form Galactic Council.
No, you're fourth! Do you have more envoys to assign? Can we get
Only have
something
two
done?
more, yeah.
Oh, God. I don't know if there's enough time, though. I don't know how it works. Do you have any favors you can call in?
No, but we could potentially buy some. We have a lot of alloys.
It's true. We might look at how long do we have?
Yo, Rafari League.
Hey, Rafari, what's up? I know you can even buy favors. Offer trade deal?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah. No, you gotta ask for their favors. You're offering favors right now.
I would like one of your favors in exchange for copious amounts of, actually.
One favor, please. I think allies are probably your best bet.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, I don't know what the AI value is higher, alloys or... Also, get rid of the favor thing. I think it's giving you a negative 50 or something. Oh, never mind. God, it's a lot of alloys.
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected, though.
Alright. We should do it again and see how much it would cost in special resources. Like, do that one and then do another one and see if it's cheaper to give him moats or something.
Let's see if he accepts this. He accepted. Curator, you want...
Oh, Parsec in chat is making a great point. This would be a good time to switch over to cooperative on the policies to get plus 15 envoy. Remember when I said you should do that like 35 minutes ago.
Yeah, but we're literally about to go to war.
Mr. About to go to war.
Alright, so we got their favour. Which we then want to call in... Wait, this is workers' rights. This isn't...
Oh, maybe it's coming up.
It's dropped.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's still good that we got a fire under our ass to take care of this, because...
So, minor military sanctions. Empires that have been denounced or in breach of galactic law.
Sanctions.
I'm going to say no.
Sanctions, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so Gal Council not up yet. So we have time to beat SOG up. Where is SOG in relation to this now?
They are...
Oh, they've dropped.
Whoa. What happened to you? Do they leave the Galactic Council?
They're a vassal.
Oh no!
They're a vassal under the guise that they were allied
you're gonna
with.
fight them anyways.
Yeah.
Mordred says, it's not war, it's just good business. Is that true?
This is true. Mordred does say it is just good business.
Yes.
From time to time.
Well, no. Speaking of time, no better time than to go to war than right now.
Technology discovered.
Fleet still moving.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, they're in place. Shall we war?
Absolutely.
Let's war.
Let's war. That was not the sound of a... Yeah, that was not the sound of what I would say is a martial empire.
Oh, do we need to get acceptance from all of these jokers?
Oh, God. Well, what happens if you wait? The declare war button is not grayed out, though.
No, it's not.
I would declare war on that thing just because of how it sounds.
Yes, I would agree. Autocannon, maybe? Oh no, Strikecraft.
Strikecraft. Again, I'm sure someone in the combat that actually knows how combat works has a different opinion, but I'm a big Strikecraft fan.
To war.
To war! To war!
To war! We're going to war!
We got it. We passed the bill. The war bill.
Send you guys there. Have you guys with a general, preferably.
Yes, chat. Yes. Let's hear the war cries. Let's get some war cries in chat. Let's get the energy pumped up.
Do we want lifespan or do we want extra damage plus
extra
collateral?
damage? They're gonna die. It's a battle. Who? It's like a planned obsolescence. Who cares if they're gonna live to 60? You know. With the way we're gonna use them, they're gonna live to like next week.
Aggressive stance.
Yes.
Construction complete.
Okay, we are really hemorrhaging energy, so I need to do something about that.
Hemorrhagey.
Hemorrhagey.
It's true. These are all good.
I mean, I could sell more alloys. That solves all our problems.
That's a very dangerous thing to do during a war, but I mean, it is very energy efficient.
There we go.
How much is your 50s row worth? Although, you know what? If you're going psionic, we should keep it. We shouldn't sell it. So, never mind.
Don't need to sell that much.
And it's
Another
true.
technology. Diplomatic weight just increased. Yeah. Leader? No, that's really expensive.
In the grim darkness of Mordred's reign and empire, there is only war.
We are now second.
Yes!
And we still have a favour with Rifari, who are fourth.
Oh, Jeremy's Big Ooze is the leader right now. Chat, I don't know if you know this, and I don't know what it's called in the wiki, but internally we refer to the alien you see on the screen right now as Big Ooze, and I think you should all call them that too.
Definitely the Big Ooze.
Because they are big and oozy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jeremy for designing that one. It is delightful.
Alright, pew pew time.
Pew pew time.
So it's saying that these guys are equivalent. It's saying that these guys are...
Oozy
dear.
and boozy.
No. It's fine. We can take this, probably.
With that much fleet power? And you have Federation fleet power too, but I don't even know if they're going to contribute anything.
Are they actually in the war? Oh, they are.
They are. Whether they like it or not, like all good Federations.
Right, that's how Federations work.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Has this selected the army?
It is called Big Ooze in the wiki. Thank you for checking. That's excellent to hear. I didn't know that. I don't actually really know how much. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes what is like an internal meme and what is actually being codified as official documentation.
Engaging enemy.
Governor gain trait.
Excellent.
Don't know what it was though. It doesn't tell me.
Oh, they do have all the internal nicknames. Beautiful. What I'm saying is, like, I know that we have some, but I don't know how many actually get carried across to, like the actual final files.
Deploying liberation forces.
Liberation
Technology
force.
discovered.
Yes, liberation forces.
Habitability gained.
Oh, get
Fortresses?
selected lineages. I mean, I know it's really expensive, but it's really good.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna make our leaders gamers.
Yep.
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 Yep. Yep.
Science. Physics.
Ooh. This is gonna sound weird. I actually think we should go code breaking. It gives you better intel
This is true.
Yeah.
Intel is useful.
for someone.
Invasion over. That was quick.
Let's see. Names of the Toxwoods are Big Ooze, Merchant, Triplehead, Frog. Oh, Frogboy got an excellent. Stinkbug. I don't remember that one. Trumpet Alien. That's for sure. Definitely one. Tiny Diver. The Conch. That's yep. Corrosion. Hyena Boy. Space Kermit. Capsule Alien. Blacks and Pipe Boy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Blacks and Corrosion and Hyena. I mean, I can assume which ones those are, but see, like I don't remember any of those.
Actually, I don't need all of them going that way. Let's just send the little fleet to go kill you, and then come over there. How are we doing in the north? Nothing happening.
Nothing. But you have a big starbase there, don't you?
I do.
What year is it? 2300? Dude, I think a 10k starbase is enough to be left alone on its own. I mean, famous last words. But, but we could probably move that fleet around somewhere else. Maybe,
Let's just have it join the main attack.
you know what? Also, I think your allies have an issue getting rid of that pirate base. Right there. That's been there since we started today.
Saucus.
They're just, or maybe, you know what? Maybe they're doing something with the pirates, but... Yeah, see, they don't have anything there.
Yeah, okay. Well, what we can do is send you to go murder that, and
You
then...
just send a single ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much effort, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I do get to that point in the game where it's like, I've got about 9 APM to work with, and anything beyond that is too hard, especially when I'm eating food on the other hand. Which is, Stellaris, I think it's one of its great strengths, is that you can eat a sandwich while playing this game.
It's the important factors
How
that matter.
many other Empire management games can make that claim? That you can eat an
Wait.
entire bowl of Cheetos.
Didn't we kill them?
Maybe. I think you had them maybe on the way, but your fleets are so slow that you changed it
No, we
midway.
definitely did, because the fleet was next door. We had two fleets. One I
Well-
sent there, one I sent south.
Perhaps there's a
Ooh.
mining plant there or something that we needed to take care of. Ooh, careful here. You got your transport fleet there, yeah. Is there a matter decompressor or a science nexus in the black hole system? I don't know, we'll find out for you. Ruining an empire on its empty stomach is a bad idea anyway, so it's a great synergy. That's completely accurate.
This fleet's gonna get murdered.
Which is why when I play all my strategy games, I'm wearing one of those cool beer hats where it's like the the construction helmet and the 2 cup holders and the tube that goes into your mouth.
Let's move on. We got more science. Destroyer hull? Corvette build cost?
Yeah, I feel like we're still in a good spot, but I feel like we're like kind of running out of slack in our economy, you know? I think some economy techs in the near future would be a bit beneficial to us.
I mean, we've been doing the economy tax as and when they arise. I just
That's
haven't
true.
been kind of highlighting it because, like, economy.
Well, it's
economy.
very, yeah, it's also very like, you know, it's pretty simple.
It's
You clicked that so fast, all I saw was pathetic and embassy.
pathetic embassy. Fine, give us
Please,
your pathetic
please,
embassy.
Please, a crumb of diplomacy.
Right, what was I was going to build? I was going to do industry stuff
Can this-
specifically.
Yeah.
You don't have the consumer goods.
That's
specialist.
true, thus quoth the innkeeper. Stellaris is available on console, PlayStation, and Xbox, I think. Looks around. You should definitely try it. It's phenomenal. It actually does seem to be quite good. I'm sad. I really should try it. But, you know, on the Discord we have a console section, and they are just as popular and active as the desktop section. On the Discord, at least. It's very impressive. I would not expect a game like Stellaris to do super well on a console, but it seems like it is.
And we're out of minerals
I mean,
again.
it's not a very fast-paced game, so definitely check it out.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, this war's going well.
Console Edition has
Pirate's
great
dead.
UX. I would agree. Yeah, I've seen it, and again, it's like I'm you know, I'm not being dismissive. I'm shocked at how well it works. Because you know, when you think of, I think the last strategy game I played on console was End War, in like 2009. So.
Yeah, I especially like the radial menu on console. That's really cool.
Yes. You know, I was actually asking some UX UI people about what that is called, like in a game where you press and hold to bring up a radio menu. They don't have an answer. None of them had an answer for it. So I was asking if they could call it the Beals Majig or something.
I mean, it's the radial menu, surely.
Yeah, but the one, like, specifically the action of holding it down to bring it up and then dragging to select apparently does not have. I guess that's maybe it's too specific, but I just want it to be called the Beals Majig or the Beals Sphere, I think is what I asked.
Beals Sphere.
I mean, look, if no one's named it, it's always there for the taking.
That's true. Yep, got another invasion going on. How's this place going to look? Not great. Huskoids display psionic potential.
The Huskoids! They can read minds!
That's actually quite good, because we got quite a few Huskoids. Yeah, 25 of our population are Husk. Cool. Congrats.
Congrats. The Beals maneuver. No, that's when I trip over my cable, which I'll do in about 35 minutes. Or, and you didn't see this earlier, I got locked in a stairwell on the way here.
Terraforming?
It is one floor away, and I somehow messed up.
Food processing?
Food processing.
More
Oh, wait, we have
expensive.
food, though. Auto-curation vault.
Oh yeah, bureaucrat.
How many
output.
bureaucrats you're building?
Yeah, this is true. Science research with Ufari. They would give us a lot of tech, blimey.
Is there any reason we wouldn't? I mean, it costs us influence, but beyond that...
Let's do it. Oh, right.
Supremacy.
More pew pew.
Top. I mean, yeah, you want more pew pew. We are in the time of pew pew.
And also bombardment. Bombardment!
You know, hyper relays in the office to not get lost. Even that won't help me, apparently. We are currently one floor above where I usually work, and somehow between those two floors, I got stuck.
Special projects on Lombardius. Cool.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's a big fleet.
That is a
10K.
big fleet. How many do you have in that system?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Don't you have another fleet though? That's
Yeah,
kinda...
that's one on the way. 5K on the way.
Well, you know. Oh, they got hyper relays. That's so convenient. That must be really nice for you.
Speaking of which, did we ever finish that hyper relay?
Well, if we're not researching it, then it must be available.
Yes, we did.
You can actually right-click on the systems from the map menu and build hyper relays to it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if it was there.
Mhm.
So you're currently doing that. Then we almost certainly want hyper relays through this area. No. Build. Outpost.
Thank you, Quoth the Innkeeper. I did barely survive. I had to ask. I actually had to get on Slack and ask someone to let me back in.
Right click doesn't have it.
What? I thought it did.
It's because there's one already.
Hmm.
There's one there.
You know they cost
Not one there. Okay.
quite a bit.
I know.
Okay.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, see, I knew it was there. Ha ha ha. I've played this game before.
We probably want you to go this way. Need more
Oh, that's right. They cost influence.
influence. You know, the thing that we keep spending. Let's pull you back. We do have a starbase
work
here,
is a
though not a
beautiful
very
dream.
big one.
Well, I mean, it can be big. You don't need to write it off right now.
Let's have you guys pull back a
Just a
system.
little bit. Yeah, your fleets are why does it seem like your fleets are taking so long?
I don't know.
Like, it does seem like it's longer than it should be.
Yep.
Oh, did you activate the relic? The Hunter's Blade?
No.
Hey, look at that.
That
I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
Nope.
I'm gonna watch you
I know where it is.
suffer. Nope.
Nope. God damn it.
Come on, Mordred. You've played this game before. I believe
have.
in you. I believe in you. Chad
Nope,
is watching
it's not
you.
there either.
Come on, Mordred.
Alright, I have a way of doing this. Nope. Nope.
You cannot control
Nope.
F the relic.
Nope. Oh, you can't?
No, you can't, I'm saying.
Oh, Control F. I thought you were saying F keys.
Oh my god. I think at this
There it
point
is.
you've gone to everything but there. There you go.
Can't do it because we don't have the Unity.
Oh my goodness.
Because we just got the more pew pew.
Okay,
so it
do you
kinda makes
remember how
sense.
you got there? Because you have to go back in about 6
I
6 months.
remember.
Okay. Remember when Mordred couldn't find the relic?
Habitation module. Oh, starbase. Do. Plasteel?
Absolutely.
Plasteel.
Plasteel. And you have an anomaly, it looks like. Or not anomaly, a relic site. With the post-Tovarite sovereign nation. I definitely know who they are.
I don't.
Oh, dude, me and the post-Tovarite sovereign nation go way back.
They've got to be a rebel. But where?
If you go to relations on the bottom right of the map, maybe that will illuminate us. Oh, there they are. That's easy.
Yep, they're rebels.
Yeah. Rebels. Not scared.
Empire map mode without unions. There we go. So these guys are definitely starting to gang up, although that's only a 12k. How far are you guys? Further than I would like. I'm going to back off.
Yeah. I'm not worried, though.
Me either.
That's right. Foo. They are rebel scum. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But in my defense, your name is also kind of unpronounceable, so...
Construction complete. Spaceport under attack.
Oh, careful there. You almost got caught.
No, we're good.
Spaceport
You almost became the president of Clown College there.
We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
This is going to be the big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you have 2 wars going on now. Oh, because of the rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, hey, war is so cool. Why not 2, you know? What country hasn't been at war and gone? I wish there was another one of these.
Let's wait until you lot actually merge up. Seeing as that's a large portion of our force.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some benefit of having them merge and unmerge too, but I'm not sure. I like to do the little sneaky maneuver where I park them behind a space station.
There we go. Now they merged.
Hey, that's a great looking fleet there.
Let's go.
Wait, shouldn't you let them come to you? I
They're
think
not.
isn't-
They're retreating.
Oh, I would too. They saw what's coming.
Then
Wait.
again.
Wait.
But then again.
Mordred, kill. Do it, Mordred.
So they've. Wow. They have quite a few fleets here.
Be assured if something happened to that fleet. Well, look, you got 12,000 alloys for a reason. Oh, there we go.
Gotcha.
That's a great, excellent get.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Imagine being those guys. I couldn't. Whew.
Do I have a science ship? You're currently doing other things. Well, stop.
Damn.
I want you to get me all of the science, which is being dropped so carelessly.
I was going to say we should have slowed it down for that battle, but you absolutely clowned them so fast that there wasn't even time for it. Yeah, what are they doing here? Ugh.
And
They're playing like Stellaris how I play Stellaris.
hang out and guard.
Oh, you're out of hey, I don't want to ruin the I mean, also yes, but you're out of consumer goods.
It's fine.
Well, that
People
was
don't
easy.
need consumers and luxuries.
Well, that was easy.
It was. And there we go. The Accord of Paradise has grown.
Easy and planned, don't forget.
Oh yeah, 100% planned. Also, more science.
Ooh, that was a really easy fight.
Surprisingly so, but we
Yeah,
did just
actually-
smash their
Actually, that was
fleets.
kind of like shocking how I think we spent more time getting ready for it than
We did.
but you know, planning gives extra preparation or whatever. It's-
Faction unity bonus. That sounds like it might be useful.
That sounds delicious. We didn't even activate the relic.
Nope. Saved us a bunch
That
of
was
unity.
that was an any percent bladeless war.
Planned.
Run. Yeah, planned. That's freak if you're watching. That's how you run an economy.
Yeah,
you,
freak.
You forget to activate the relic for so long that you don't need it.
No, that's us giving them tech. Right.
Automod deny.
So we won the war. We're declining that. We need to buy consumer goods because that's just getting worse and worse.
Crafty Dog asks, since you have rebels, do remember not to put a tailpipe on your doomsday weapon. Joke's on you. We're so bad at running this economy, we don't have one.
Let's go ahead and buy that because we've got loads
Yet.
of energy now. Yay. And we now have another frontier sector.
That is true, though. You know, if the Empire never built a Death Star, there would be no Death Star to blow up.
True.
Just saying.
We've got the Uglog sector, which takes a minute to...
This is how you run an economy with negative 34 consumer goods. Checks out. Hey.
We're negative
Hey,
again,
hey,
god damn it.
Hey, it's called just-in-time supplies, all right? We've got just enough. Just buy a batch of them just to get it like kickstarted. Give him some like
It'll be
seed
fine.
money. Okay.
It's fine.
That's
what I was waiting for.
Hey, I'm not.
It's that technology.
Morgan, I would never question how you run an empire, but there's a lot of flashing red buttons on your screen right now.
It's fine. Nothing is burning.
It's true, and when we're this zoomed far out, we can't see even if it was.
Exactly.
That's why I play in map mode, so I can't see the plight of my people up close.
Oh, this is the problem. We inherited a couple
well,
of star
just
bases.
destroy them all the new ones. Like we don't need them. I mean, what do you need one in Bonos and beyond Desat
Talandro
for?
we do, but this one we don't.
I mean, I hate to say it because I know it costs you a bunch of effort and time to upgrade it, but the previously choke point one, you probably don't need either now. The one in Limbodius, unless it's on a planet.
Let's get rid of this one.
It's fine. That's right, Maria C. It's fine.
Exactly, it's fine.
That is
no
the
problems.
official stance of our empire on all things. It's fine. Look at that. You're down to. Oh, you gotta let it take over, but what you got?
And there's 9 again.
9.
You're kind of needed. You're kind of needed because Husko is now a hostile border. Rules probably not needed, seeing as. Oh.
Here at the Accord of Paradise, we pride ourselves on being only 20% over budget instead of 50%.
That's a 9k we're getting rid of. Well, it's going to save us a lot of resources.
All right, fine. Fine. I think that's good. We can be over. Oh wait, no, it's 50% the second you're over 1. So yeah, 1 more has to go, I think.
It's 25. It's 25 per.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect.
This is more acceptable.
That's a perfect penalty to have.
There we go. We're making loads of consumer goods.
I wouldn't
What's
want
the problem.
Look, I wouldn't want our. Here's the real thing too. You know, I don't want our economy to run too well because then it's just gonna make the other players feel bad that they're not as good as us.
This is true.
You know,
yeah, we don't want to make them jealous.
We're trying to give you a realistic expectation of how to play Stellaris. If we really pull out all the stops and put our MLG gaming headbands on, you know, it's not going to be fun for anyone except us.
And there we go. Everything's now green. It's
So
fine.
easy, except for all the other red things that are still there. But pff, whatever.
Faction unity, cool. Ooh, crime down.
Crime
Unity's up.
down. I mean, it's better than crime up. No, crime down. I see where your mouse is going. Crime down. Crime down. Not sideways. Not diagonal. I want crime down.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you want to think about that for a
I'm
minute?
positive in all dimensions. Have you revived Bubbles yet? We're working on it. That's all I can say. Why do you have 4 bureaucratic administrations on one planet?
Unity. And
This
also,
isn't even Wentwork.
No, that's true. It's not actually that. I'm putting administration buildings there because
Who do you
Freaks
think you are?
made it into a Unity
Who do
planet.
you think you are? A Wentwork occupier?
Meanwhile, here in Valhalla, land of the bureaucrats.
Land of the bureaucrats. Oh, speaking of names and Valhalla, do we have any new planets to name?
We do. We have 2 more.
Chat, if you're new and have not been here prior, we're looking for names that give the air of, you know, like Heaven, Valhalla, Elysium. We want
There was one that came up. Oh yeah, Olympus.
Olympus, that's one. So we need 1 more. So we'll wait a while and see if we can get one in there.
PUS.
Give it something really good. Planet McPlanet Face, that's good, but not for what we need right now.
Yeah, we want like heavenly
paradisical names.
Paradise, Utopia, Eden,
Asgard. We have
Shangri-La.
Asgard.
Is Asgard? I mean, yeah, it's kind of mini Valhalla.
No, not that one. I see you. I see you, Arpia. Nirvana. We have Nirvana.
We do.
Nirvana spelled differently. That's always an option. Valhalla inside Asgard. We could do Valhalla too.
It's the other way around, isn't it? Asgard's in Valhalla.
I think it's Asgard's all the way down. I'll let you know if we get something worthwhile.
Because yeah, Asgard is where the Azir come from. No, the Vanir come from, and Valhalla is where the Aesir come from.
Are you having to deal with this because if you don't, you'll lose the Viking part of your name?
Yes.
Oh, I see. It's a matter of personal pride. All right. Cloud House. Not bad. The Good Place. We could call it the Good Place. The Good Glum. Altdorf. There's not a place of heaven at all.
But there's no Skaven there.
What if you called it the Good Glum? Reference to the name it still is. Optimus. Make it a prison world, I beg you.
The Good Place.
Wait, you know what would be even nicer than the Good Place?
I am thinking of Anaheim, you're right.
The Better Place.
The better place.
The better place. Come on, Mordred. The better place. I see your claw slowly extend to the keyboard. The best place. What if we called it Freakland? Paradox Development Studios. That is true paradise. Am I right, fellow employees?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love working and being paid.
No. We love working here. It is a great place.
I love adding value to Paradox Interactive.
This is a fantastic place.
It is pretty good, though.
It is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
The fact that we can make jokes like this means it's pretty good.
And the best part is the fans can't see the laser above our head. That's now at level 3 of charging out of 5 for saying things like that. It's fine. We've got room.
Right, planets and sectors, because we need some new leaders. You've got a substance abuser as well.
There's a very...
Dude.
The best thing about working at Paradox is that there's a marginally low risk of the CEO coming into the office and punching us in the face if we say things like that. And that's a promise. That's a Paradox promise. Does Paradox have a break room with like one good couch and a lot of gamer word chairs? If you aren't a... I don't know what it says. No, we actually have quite a few good break rooms. And to a degree, they're even themed per floor, which is... And each floor is more or less themed to the main game that's being worked on. So, you know, we have a Crusader Kings floor, and, you know, to go with the theme, it's nothing but wooden chairs and big piles of cement. And Stellaris, and there's also no lights. And the Stellaris floor has a bunch of hover chairs, and the Victoria floor has a bunch of... well, how would you say the Victoria floor is decorated? I mean, Victorian, obviously, but that's kind of a cop-out. I mean, it's very, like... It's almost like Jungle Safari, kind of. Like the kitchen, you know? It has the parrot. There's a parrot in the hallway. The fake one. There's some fake trees. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about right now?
No, because I'm pretty sure...
Have you been to the office before?
Yeah, but the Victoria floor doesn't even have a kitchen.
Isn't the Victoria floor
It's the 6th floor. It's this floor.
You're right. I keep calling the 3rd floor the Victorian floor because it is Victorian themed. I've been.
No,
to
3rd floor is EU themed.
I've been to this office for sure.
I always thought the 3rd floor was EU.
What? Get back to this. This is ridiculous.
The 2nd floor is
They know
CK,
too much.
3rd
They know
floor is
too
EU,
much now
4th
anyways.
floor is high.
All you have to know
5th
is
floor
that...
is Stellaris. 6th floor is... Actually, I think 5th floor technically...
Don't tell them what's on the 6th floor. They can't know. It's too secretive. And we also were there, so they'll hear us. All you need to know is that there's lots of good couches and also a fake parrot in a hallway. Yeah.
I thought the 6th floor was Empire of Sin.
Sure. Nothing says we work here like us not having a very solid idea of the building we're in. But in our defense, it's a very big building.
Yeah, the only one that I don't know is the 1st floor, but I don't think we actually own the 1st floor.
And, you know, I mean, you're a community manager. The community's outside the building. I'm in the dungeon, which is not really in the building, so we really have no reason to know how this building works anyways.
Thought enforcement? Oh, no.
Thought enforcement? I mean, yes, but it's so expensive.
Happiness minus 10 as well.
Plus 5 habitability is pretty good for
Yeah, I've been
7,900.
getting those, actually, whenever I can. Whoa, we need energy. Something's happened to the energy again.
Themed floors. Is this an office or Disney World?
Jury's out.
Yeah. Get back to us a while later on that one. The champagne floor. That is the 3rd floor, for sure.
Yeah.
Fake parrot. The fake parrot. I wonder if it has a name. I think about it a lot.
Wait, did we say
There's also a there's a gold alien on the Stellaris floor that I do not like. I don't like the way it stares at me. It's got tood. I don't like it. The one in the kitchen. It's just like a gray.
It's not in the kitchen, though. It's on the sky bridge.
It got moved. It was in the kitchen.
Okay. It's
Now
on the sky bridge now.
Now I don't think about it.
Now it stares at me.
Well, you want to change? I'd love to sit next to. I'd love to sit where you sit.
It is a pretty nifty area.
It's a pretty nice. You got a pretty nice setup.
Valhalla clearly needs more administration buildings.
Any plans to decouple engagement range from target priority at chip design? Can't answer that, I'm sorry. I mean, even if it's something I knew about, I mean, we couldn't talk about it if it's planned and not out, and also I can be honest and say I don't know, so.
Yeah, neither of us are designers.
Yeah, neither. The people that actually have the high IQs above room temperature are actually busy making the game, so.
While we just sit here playing it.
It's almost guaranteed that whoever's playing the game is not making the game at the same time.
Post-Rovite nations have been destroyed.
But I like that you think that we're smart enough to tactically skip a question, so. Keep thinking that. All right.
This energy situation's getting worse.
You know, I was gonna say the energy. We only have 15 minutes left, sadly. Time has really flown. We should probably try to at least get the Federation maybe figured out. And also, when is the Galactic Council vote? Is it still not coming up yet? Did it happen?
Oh, it's right now.
It's right now. And it looks like
second.
We're good. We're fine. Because it has to pass before it even forms members, right?
And we could call in the favor of the Fari League if we're worried, but I don't think we really are.
No, I mean, because even if they're above us, we're still third, and it starts with 3, so it's all good.
Technology discovered.
You say that you joke that we don't have high IQ, but then you make a game and then get paid to play it. So I'm just saying, 40 chess pays off.
Advanced shields? That's kind of pricey.
Yeah, we have time to manipulate Diplo. Wait, very good, Jernzax. That's true. I have played this game before.
Still, I'm going to go for it. And then society. Oh, food. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. We're getting, oh my gosh. We saw that.
Yeah. Trying to load programs on that computer.
Yeah.
Shocking.
The mods are playing Victoria 3 right now.
Where are these fleets coming from? Oh, these are the ones I accidentally built. Right. Hang on. There's a one.
You need to update the archaeology site, or I'm gonna freaking lose it, because I've been staring at it for the last like 15 minutes, and I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, see, this is one of the things I kind of wish it would just automatically just like.
What? No, there's so much writing in them. Mordred, I think you mean it's a great opportunity to read the delightful and thoughtful writing made by our content design team.
Sure.
On all these cool, unique, and bountiful artifacts.
Sure.
And
but I've read them before.
You mean they're so well written that they're worth reading again?
Absolutely.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, hang on.
I'm trying to bribe content design to put my name in a star system. I need them to like me. After the Beale system is in, we can make fun of them all we want.
And actually, it wasn't.
What is this? Why is there an Angry Birds on the screen now? What is happening over there?
No, sorry, I was wrong. I was thinking it was the wrong pop-up. The archaeology ones, yes, are definitely worth reading. The diplomat ones are the ones I just kind of like, just deal with it. It's first contact, whatever. Just meet the alien.
The opinions expressed by Mordred Viking here are not representative of Stellaris as a whole, both as a corporate or subsidiary status.
Is there a way of seeing archaeology progress from one of these menus?
I think there might be.
Where?
I don't know. I've never seen a situation log as long and unfilled as yours, so it's giving me. It's kind of
90% of this you can blame Freak for.
Why? But you're here.
Yeah, now.
But Freak is nice to me.
Oh, and I'm not?
No.
Who let you on this stream?
I begged you.
I wonder if we want to expand the army.
Thanks for making me feel less bad about pausing to make decisions while playing. No, you should feel bad about that. You should play this game in real time at 5 speed the entire time.
Resource production has improved. That's right.
Woo! We're getting pretty good. We got a lot of minerals too. Are you sure? You know what? Hey, what if we went? If we stopped buying 100 minerals, that'd probably solve our energy.
It would, but we've just sorted out consumer goods. We've gone from buying 45 to 0.
No, I'm saying we're still negative 45 energy though.
Yeah, I know, but I think that we can fix that in decent time. Although, just the fact that we use 0 trade. Ah.
It's beautiful.
Ah.
No, you mean? I think you mean it's beautiful.
Ah. I want my trade. What's this place? Poor quality stuff. We could turn this into an energy world. There we go. You can be an energy world. Although you don't have that many generators. Olympus, however, does.
That kind of is thematic too for Olympus to have generators.
Yeah, let's build some generators in Olympus.
Zeus class.
And then a paradox. Energy, physics.
Strong magnetic, poor quality minerals. What do you mean by that?
What?
Why does the Paradox Development Studio planet have poor quality minerals?
I didn't say that.
What are you saying?
I didn't say anything.
What are you implying?
I was actually going to say it has lots of industry because we're very industrious.
It's true. And happy. Did you see how many amenities we had?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, industrial subsidies.
Yeah, that's good too.
That is good.
That's
the Ministry of Production.
Wow, 56 plus. The jerk is really pulling her weight. Olba would be so proud.
I mean, that's 56 versus 76.
I
of
think
both
you
of
mean
these.
Oba would be so proud.
Absolutely.
She came a long way, dude.
What are we doing for physics? Shield
I mean,
caster?
archaeology skills +2. It's not very expensive, and we are currently doing some archaeology.
This is true. We are indeed doing some
I
archaeology.
assume it updates. Like, it's not like, baked into the prior one. I assume if we upgrade the skill, it'll give us more. Oh, we got a new governor. Oh, it's Bika Siska. Siska.
Siska.
Siska. Oh, old Siska, always up to shenanigans.
Okay, this energy thing is really getting on my nerves now.
The only thing I trade with my Xenos is the mass driver rounds for their debris research. And even trade, in my opinion.
Technology discovered.
Kicking the microphone. Let's move that.
Yeah, that's my job.
Now we're making money. There we go.
We are making money, and we're losing consumer goods.
Yeah, I'll need to buy some of those again just to keep us
Just a
ahead.
bit.
And I think I'm going to add in another mineral trade just because we are using a lot.
Technology discovered.
Yeah.
Oops.
I do feel like we need to do some of these alloys. They're just sitting there, rotting away, as alloys are known to do.
Yeah, but we can store up to 25,000, and I know that as soon as Freak comes back next week, we're just
Gonna do something
he's
with them.
going to do something with them.
Well, here's another suggestion. Leave him with 0.
Just sell them all.
Sell the... As a cool prank for next week's stream, we've tanked our own economy, and we'll have Freak have to rebuild it in real time. No pausing. 5-speed.
That sounds perfect to me.
He's got 5 in-game years to do it.
Okay, council election imminent. We are still second.
Technology.
Yeah, I want to see if we can get to this before the stream ends. That'll
Oh,
be
I'm
a big
sure we
win
can.
for us.
What's time?
We have 10 minutes.
8 minutes.
Well, fine.
New
7.5 minutes.
technology. Citadel? No, it's still too expensive.
Too expensive.
Corvette hull? It's 4K. It's
Yeah.
cheap.
Wait, do you use Corvette still?
Yes, we definitely have Corvettes in this fleet. Oh, we have the Federation fleet now. Aha.
Look at all those very useful
Wait,
frigates.
wait, wait. This means we're the president. This means that we can start a vote to get rid of the space elves. If we ever work out how to do it.
Someone in our chat said, when I was a kid, my brother and I went over to a friend's house, and he went to the bathroom. My brother replaced all of his Tomb Raider save files with Laura mid-swan dive off a cliff. That's beautiful. That's a great way to end a friendship. I did something similar. I had just met a guy. Oh yeah, what's this? Look at us!
The members of the galactic community have voted to establish a galactic council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, there are the Rifari League, the Accord of Paradise, and the Husko Polity. The members of the council are expected to lead and safeguard the galactic community. Their
Oh, for
increased
sure.
powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that so often inhibits the decision-making process in large political institutions.
We are notorious for protecting the community.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Now things can actually get done.
Does our federation change by the fact that... No, it's still a garbage federation.
Oh, right. This is the other thing we can see.
Yeah. I do like...
Now we can name it.
We can name it!
We're the president. That's what we were
What are we
looking
going to
for.
name it? Do we have a name?
We never came up with one. Chat.
Chat, we need a name. You got what? We got 7 minutes to figure out a name, chat.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. We'll give some time. While we're waiting on that, I had just met someone in high school, and because I'm an ancient person, the PSP had just come out.
Right.
And I had begged them. I didn't know this person very well. I begged them to let me try it. And they finally, after weeks, were like, "Yeah, I trust you enough to have this brand new, technology wonder." And immediately, I accidentally deleted their Jack and Daxter on PSP save file. Like the first thing I did. And then I get back to him, I was like,
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I'm not. They don't talk to me anymore.
Paradoxical unity. Oh, Unity of the Heavens.
Unity. That's a cool name.
That is a cool name.
And also very ironic because we were at -100 Unity. I think Unity of the Heavens is going to win. Yeah, that's a great one. Nice job.
I like it.
Thus Quoth the Innkeeper. Phenomenal work.
Cool.
I do like how the galactic community at large looked at you and how bad you're running your own federation and went, "Oh, we should definitely make them the custodian." They got management written all over them.
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
our name is actually it's not even that big compared to the people around us, but
They got a skull icon. They can't run their own federation. These guys, what can't we trust them with?
you know what we do have?
What do we have?
Lots of bureaucrats.
Lots of. That is true. You have a whole planet full of them, actually.
2 of them.
Disgusting. And no Wentwork, sadly, but
Nope. But
that's
yeah.
all right. Now we're getting creepy.
Valhalla is now also becoming a world of bureaucrats, apparently.
You named a world That's just cruel. Or they die of paper cuts?
to ascend to Valhalla, you must die with paperwork in your hand.
If a cabinet of manila folders falls on you, you get sent here?
I do like the idea. Like, to ascend to Valhalla, you must have a pen in your hand.
You need to get stabbed with a big ballpoint.
Oh dear, that's good. Anyway, I think
right.
that we should probably draw this to a close.
I don't know what else we could do at this point.
I don't know.
Beautifully set this up for Freak to ruin next session.
Yeah, like...
You're so welcome.
Yeah, exactly, Freak. You're
Freak,
welcome.
You're so welcome for what we've done in this game.
You're in a really good position.
The best position I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Really.
I mean, the only thing you're short on is energy. You're just going to need to sort that out, and everything's fine.
It's fine. It's just energy. It can't be created or destroyed, so it's just sitting there somewhere.
Precisely.
All right. Any closing words?
No.
Well, that is one word. Good enough.
No, thanks.
There you go.
How about you? Any closing words?
Well, if the community deems it, I'd love to be back on another one. But until next time, if they don't let me out of the dungeon, it's been a delight playing with you. So.
Indeed.
It's very excellent.
I'm going to have to get the key out again so we can put you back to where you belong.
Oh, come on. Can I at least eat lunch? I hate when it gets pushed through the little slot under the door. It always, like, pushes the top of the sandwich off.
I mean, you can carry it with you and you go down.
Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out later. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Here's the key. It's so small you can't even see it on the camera.
It's just like my impact on this game.
Trying to
Behold.
So it doesn't... Apparently the green screen cancels it out, so it doesn't even look like I'm holding anything.
Maybe it's a symbolic key that's inside my heart.
Quite possibly.
All of our hearts.
Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We will see you next time. Remember, hit the follow button here on Twitch if this is your first time. You can also find us over on youtube.com/StellarisOfficial and also discord.gg/StellarisOfficial.
That is true. I do hang out in the Discord, the fan art and the general one, so feel free to bug me there.
Heck yeah.
Within community guidelines.
Of course.
All right.
Anyway, we'll see you next Monday, same time. We are now streaming at this time regularly, so thanks everyone, and we'll see you then.
Goodbye, gamers.
Bye-bye.